Hey guys, what's up? Pasay Baller here. This is now the eighth game for today, January 4, 2023. This is the game between Portland Trail Blazers and Minnesota Timberwolves. That'll be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and that's going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And the spread given in here is -1, and that's actually given towards the home team, Minnesota Timberwolves. Not really sure about that, but since it's just too small, -1, why don't we just do money line on this matchup, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the standings and the rankings of both teams first. Again, both belonging to the Western Conference. So starting off with the Portland Trail Blazers, they are at number 7 with a record of 19 wins and 17 losses. Well, for the Minnesota Timberwolves, they are at number 11 with the record of 17 wins and 21 losses. All right, so here we go. Minnesota Timberwolves, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams had their rest last night. We can skip that part. In terms of momentum, well, both teams are coming off wins. But Portland Trail Blazers, they have won 5 out of their last 10, while Minnesota won 4 out of their last 10. So Portland is in a better form, I would say. So I would give a slight advantage towards Portland on that. So let's take a look at the availability of the players and health of both teams. Starting with Portland Trail Blazers, I see 2 players out. That's Little and Winslow. Payton is listed as questionable, while Nurkic is listed as probable. Now for Minnesota Timberwolves, I see a couple of players out. That's McLaughlin and Karl Anthony Towns. And we have Taurean Prince and Naz Reid, both listed as questionable. Now, with this situation, since we have Nurkic listed as probable, I would have to give a slight advantage towards Portland Trail Blazers. With considering the status of Nurkic, highly likely he would be suiting up and at least play for some time for this game. All right. Not really sure with with the spread given with -1, but I don't know if you've seen Minnesota Timberwolves as to how they played since they lost Towns. I mean there were some games where they actually looked good, especially when D'Angelo Russell is actually on fire. He loves going in ISO, but a lot of teams are able to counter that with with their best defender, best perimeter defender. They have to really get others involved. They got Anthony Edwards. They got a huge beast in the middle with Gobert, and whenever Gobert and Edwards are also clicking, highly likely the Wolves are winning. Now for Portland Trail Blazers, for me, Portland Trail Blazers is the better team right now. They have better clutch. They are better in terms of closing games. Minnesota Timberwolves, they have lost a lot of games, and those games, some of those games are actually they look good in the like in the first half or maybe up to the third quarter, but they're having some trouble closing games. And again, for Portland Trail Blazers, thanks to the clutch that is given by Damian Lillard, they're actually good at it. They're actually good at it. So in this one, I know Minnesota might have an advantage in terms of the home court, but I think Lillard would actually love that. So it's money line anyway. They don't really have to worry about covering anything or any spread. I'm gonna stick with the Portland Trail Blazers, and they have the better form. They are more complete. If ever Nurkic would be playing, they would really be in an advantage, I would say. My pick would be Moneyline Portland Trail Blazers. Again, that's Moneyline Portland. Peace out. Pass I love and God bless.